It's the Eagles time. It's time for Workstation. And here on Workstation, we talk about issues referring or regarding the professional space, the workspace, and all of that stuff. Today, previous weeks, we have been discussing a lot of stuff, ranging from how to be effective as an employee, how to be an effective CEO, how to hire for your company, how to position yourself, good enough to be employed. And we hope we have been giving you value as much as we thought. But today is not going to be left out. I cannot stop emphasizing that it is our duty here to give you value for your time. Today on this show, we will be talking about the issues surrounding the unavailability of jobs in Nigeria and how to land your dream job. I'm not alone in the studio. Of course, I'm going to have, my squad with me. It's Abdul Bala with me on the studio. Hello, Mr. Abdul.
Hello, Mata.
How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you.
Are you ready for us?
Yeah, I'm ready. That's why I'm here.
Of course. Yes, and I say pick your pen and your paper, paper, and jot things down. Everything we are going to be saying here is very important, and I cannot be talking about it if I haven't tried it and seen the evidence of what this has done, or this series of training has done in my professional life and in my career in general. So yes, I advise that you pay attention, pay close attention. Let's hear you, Mr. Abdul.
Yeah.
And you're going to be telling us exactly what we're talking about today and why we are talking about that particular topic.
Okay. Good afternoon, listeners. Well, coming out this morning, I gave somebody a lift, and a lady, she said she was going for renovation. Not for her, really. That is the job she's into right now. And she said she was looking for government job for years, and it didn't work for her. But right now, she's not even ready to go for that anymore. Because what she's doing right now, pays better for her. She has her time to herself. And I asked her, she now said that, of course, I have to do this because there are no jobs in Nigeria. I said, sorry, but what are you doing? Are you not working? If you are working, that is job in Nigeria. So a lot of people are looking at where they after school you have your certificate, then you start moving from northwest, southeast, looking for somebody to feed you. You are not thinking about creating your own. You're not thinking about what I will do to even help others join me to make ends meet. So basically, for me, there are jobs in Nigeria.
So it's not the case but there are jobs in Nigeria, but
yes,
the white collar jobs is what I would say is unavailable in Nigeria.
What do you need that for?
Well,
to take care of bills.
To some, yes. To some, I know people that it's their dream to work in a very professional setting, in the white collar jobs. I want to be a banker. Some people are very bent on it. They want to do all of that. So coming from their own perspective now, they'll tell you there are no jobs. There are no jobs.
Well, for me, there are ways you could get this job. First of all, really, if you're talking about not having jobs in Nigeria, one, do you know the organization you want to work? Do you know what they do? Do you know how they do what they do? Do you know why they do what they do? If you don't, then there are no jobs for you. But if you know this sincerely, they will get you hired. It's as simple as that. For instance, you're talking about bank. A lot of people in the banks today, they want to run out because they can't fit in there.
Because that's not even
they believe is the pressure there.
It's
a pressure for those people because they can't align their skills with what is happening there, their strength with what is happening there. If you have the strength, for instance, you love talking to people. Maybe your personality type, it's that of Sapphire, that want to be everywhere, want to see people, talk to people, want to be in a very loud place, want to be here and there.
We should even do that personality type, so that it will help people know where.
So if you are that kind of person, that is the place you want to work. So if you are the reserved type, I don't want to talk to people, I don't want to be in a noisy place and all of those, you see, you will be struggling in that industry because that is not your place. A lot of bankers, they want to push them out to market. So if you don't have those strengths, if you don't have those skills, you see, you can't function there. So you are looking for a way out of that place, looking for another white collar job. Are you getting this point now? So wherever you are, I think what you need is to understand the skills you require to function well in that industry. First thing first is to know yourself. The program we're planning in this place, honestly, the first one is self-assessment and management. People need to have understanding of who they are. What is your journey? Do you have a personal vision statement? Do you have a career goal? If you don't have, can you set one? If you set it, is it realistic? Is it something you truly want to achieve? Can it work in Abuja? Is it a place you can really function? So if this is not clear, honestly, you will be in this circle, and all you do is to complain. Yes.
Okay, so yes, talking about the personality types or different type of people, you know, we said previously in the show where there are certain people where people called in at that time and were saying, you know, I'm doing this job, I'm not satisfied with this job, you know, I don't think I fit into this job. Is there something you can do, seeing that, you know, that's the major source of income for you and you don't have any backup plan at all? Is there something you can do to ensure that, you know, this environment becomes a little conducive for me while I make plans to, you know, move in somewhere that aligns with my personal goal?
Okay, let me use a personality type to explain something very quickly here. For instance, you're a very quiet person. Okay, you don't like noise, and or you just want to be out there. You are not quiet. You are like the Sapphire I said, you just want to be out there, you want to explore, you want to meet people. And you're now working in a place where you have to be quiet, where the doors must be closed, where you don't see people. You see, frustration will set in because that is not your space. For your personality, you should be out.
Okay,
are you getting the point? So you have to change one thing. You have to work on your personality or leave the job.
Okay,
so you have to work on your personality to fit in this environment. And that is why I said, do you know this company? Do you know what they do? Do you know how they do what they do? Do you know who they do it for and why they do it for them that way? Do you know they require skills that you need to function in this place very well? So if you don't have an idea, you're in for a long thing. That is the challenge we're having. So if you must move, if you must make a change, it has to be deliberate. You can't just lock the door and believing that when you close your eyes, you see yourself in the other room.
Place.
So you have to get up, think of where you are going to, plan yourself very well. What do I need in this career? Because if you are not sure of it, sincerely, you won't prepare for it, then you can't achieve it. You can't get results. That is what we're saying. Okay.
So it's either you work on your personality or you
not just your personality, your skills in the logical levels of change. We've talked about it here before, that you must build a new capacity, you must build a new skill. That is about the third one, that you must build a new skill. If you are a secretary here and where you are targeting to go is an engineering firm, please go learn something about it before you go there. Nobody will employ you because of your face. If you're going in for marketing, yes, you're a woman, you're beautiful, that's okay. Marketing, yes, you can fit in, right? But if you're going in for something technical, please, you must have those skills. Then you will get it. But it's not just to go paint face and go and sit there. What will you do? Let me tell you this. There is this mindset we have, especially the unemployed youth, that it's your right to get a job after school. It's never a right. You must be prepared for it. You can't say because you finish from the university, you have the certificate, you have your discharge, then there should be job waiting for you.
You know, thinking about that, you know, the schools most times they do these IT programs where in your third year in school you go out there, and I think the schools should be now big on these things, because people don't really understand the necessity of this thing, and the system does not enforce it in such a way that
the system is not even explaining to us
why we need to.
NYSC, for instance, who is explaining to you what
What
the
it
program
really,
is
that's why
for.
when I hear people saying they should scrap out the program, I say no, that is just like preparation to
You
the
understand?
working system.
So
Yes.
to remove it totally is not the solution. Let's look at it first. What problem can this scheme solve? That's what we should be. The IT you talk about, it's the opportunity is given mostly the polytechnic.
No,
Yes.
even in universities, because I remember in my third year in university, I did
How many months?
theater and media
How many
arts.
months?
It's 4 months.
Polytechnic will give you a whole year, 1 year to do this. Now, do you know what some of these students will do? They'll go home and rest.
Yes.
In short, they want to bring their form for you to fill and go back home
Yes,
and rest.
and it's funny.
And that is where you're supposed to start building your profile.
Of
That is where
course.
you understand.
And I still use where I did my IT. I still use it in my CV.
Yes.
Up till
and that
this.
is what employer will look at. Oh, she has experience in this, and they want to engage even during interview.
Yeah, such that
So
when
what
you
did
even
you
go
do
back
there?
there, yes, such that when you go back there, they will say this person I can vouch for this person in a certain
while she
way.
was here, she was doing this.
Yes.
A place you will, even if you maybe you finish, you did your IT in this place. Do you know they will ask you to please come back when you're on holiday?
Not
Please
even
come
during
here.
holiday,
That
when you are
means-
done with school.
That means you did well,
Of
and
course.
you should be deliberate. Look at it. The schools are not deliberate about this. They are not aware of this. So during orientation you have in school, they should be able to let you know that look, this IT is for so purpose. Don't go and fill form and bring. Schools, they will not even verify it. They
They'll
bring
just-
the form, then they'll pay you. There's an allowance they pay or
they
something.
pay you for
They'll
that.
pay you. But why all this? And it's affecting everything. You finish from school, the next thing is you want to prepare a CV.
And
A CV to do what? To look for job. Which job? And do you know most of the what's it called? Graduates we
Yes.
have want to go to offices to carry file. I've said it before. What technical skills do
can
you
you
have? Technical one. Okay, you are looking at an industry. Get the industry, pick a company in that industry. What are they doing there? What are the skills they are using there? Do you have any of them? If no, don't open their gate that you are looking for
Of
job
course.
there. That place is not meant for you. It's not a charity home or an orphanage
They
where you go
just
and see
give
that
you a
you
job.
don't have a father and a mother.
They give
No,
you
you
a
are
job.
coming in to work. This person established his business to make money.
of course.
Do you have values to add? If you don't have anything to add, honestly, you've not started.
Of course.
We're going to start up program in this place, this station, and we're going to help people with employability skills. What are those skills required for you to function in industry A, in industry B? How can you be a top-notch staff? You don't understand in industry C, in industry D. So when we prepare you from here, help you prepare your CV from here. You don't understand. Maybe we have a database of people seeking for job and have the required strength in this place. Employers will even be calling in for
Oh,
so
of
staff.
course.
So this station
course.
will be providing staff
Out
to organizations. That is how to solve problems in this country.
Of course.
Because if you allow people the way it is, honestly, it's getting worse.
You know, when you go through this, see, I always emphasize it because it's something that I have tried and seen how effective it was. There are times when at the onset of your career, when you start applying for these jobs, you're very timid, coming for interviews, you are afraid because you don't know what they're going to ask you. You're not sure you are going.
A lot of cramming.
Yes, so, but when you know what you're doing, you know what you can offer,
content.
and you know how it is relevant to where you are going to apply or where you're going to seek that job for. Interviews are just like every other
Please,
day.
let me give you one. In 2008, of course, I did not serve. So 2006, I was supposed to go for service. That did not happen. I had the exemption, right? Now 2008, I had an interview with a government agency, National Blood Transfusion. You understand? At the headquarters here, I was fully prepared. During my interview, some seconds into the interview, the coordinator asked me to pause. Then they asked them to call all the admin staff to line up. Then Baba, please take it again. Sincerely, we started again. My interview was like a training for some of them.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I was prepared. Ask me the question now, madam. I was set. So it was when she was done, she now looked at my pocket and noticed a pin.
Yeah.
When she mentioned the organization, I don't know, I'll not mention here, of course, Rotary. You say, oh, no wonder. I got my training from that too. You get it? So how prepared are you before coming to an organization that, oh God, please help me with job? That please will not give you a job. Your skill. When I came to Abuja 2012, I met my boss. It was during a meeting, and the question was, do we have anybody here that could handle auction sale during an event? And everybody pointed at Baba. Yes, everybody pointed at Baba. So then I went to the office. During our conversation, he discovered that I'm into what they do. Why? I was deliberate about our discussion. Shipping in my strength, And she said, he said, okay, can you work in this place? Yes. Up to today, I did not submit an application. I was asked to come with a CV and for interview. During interview, people were dragging. You will be in my own department. You work with me. You need to be deliberate about it.
Sincerely, and you know the thing is, some people have these things on a platter of gold. You have the ears of the person that can like take you to that particular place, but you make the conversation very, very plain yes, and you know, and as an employee or someone seeking for a job, know when to sell yourself. That's what a lot of people don't know. Exactly. Know when to sell yourself. Know when to, you know, there are certain skills that you have that you need to brag about. If not, nobody sees it.
Especially when you brag, they want to know more. Sure?
This person is bragging. Let me know if this person is bragging with a very empty head, or the person knows what he or she is doing.
If I am coming for an interview in your organization, sincerely, I will do my research.
Of course,
I will want to know you. I want to know your strength, and I want to know especially your weakness. I will build my strength on your weakness.
Yeah, of course.
Then I'll start talking about your weakness during the interview. As the boss, the solution has come. This guy is the solution you're looking for. That is my job. So people listening to you right now that feels that there are no jobs in Nigeria, my people, there are jobs in Nigeria.
Yes, and it makes knowing these things make you very clear about what you want. Because I remember one time I was looking for a job. I hadn't worked for like 2 years. I said I wasn't going to work and all that stuff. So I got back into the space looking for a job and all of that. So when I went to the company, it was even a recruiting firm. I went online trying to know about this company that I was going to be interviewed for, but I didn't even see anything that will help me know what this company does. From then, when I was making my research, I knew I wasn't going to work for this company, but I still went for the interview because a friend helped me schedule the interview. So when I got there and they were saying, what do you know about the company, blah blah, and I say, the first thing is, you are not clear about what you do. You are not clear about your vision here. The services you render, you are not clear about anything. So even if I want to buy your service, I don't know what you are doing and I don't know how you do it. So the first thing to do is just to go and work on that website. When you have worked on your website, it's easy for somebody to now be able to align with what you're doing and all of that. And then they say, come back to me. I didn't come back again. I didn't go back again because I knew it was going to be hard for me to function. I don't even know what you do in the first place, but I'm just applying for the job because I needed a job.
I remember when you moved from the other side, that other
of course,
moved to the training firm. Remember?
Yeah.
You became a champion. You remember? I'm sure there was a press conference organized that they were pushing everything to you to make presentation. The director here, even the husband was there. This one was there. Everybody was. They pushed it to you to make. Why? Because you were prepared. You were prepared, and you've shown them that look, I have all the strength in the whole world to carry this company on my head. You understand? You became a champion. And you love doing it. You remember, you just run from upstairs and the next thing is you want to write and ask questions. That's what we're saying. So people listening that there are no jobs, what strength do you have? I think let's start from there.
Yes.
What strength do you have? Now the strength you have, can it help you in Abuja? If no, then go to your state. You don't understand? Go to where it will work for you. The only solution for you is to learn a new skill. Just learn a new skill. If what you have is not helping you, is not empowering you, is not helping you on your journey, learn something new.
Of course.
Nothing stop you from even going to a mechanic village and become a mechanic.
Yes, and
Yes, and
you
these
know,
guys are doing very
yes,
well.
I spoke to somebody yesterday and she was like, this person has this certification, I'm trying to get this. She said, I have moved to the peak of my career. I did not need any of these things. What I needed was in my head. When I get to the point where certificates now start to matter, I start to acquire them.
It's the same thing that happened to me. I don't know who this person is.
We now, you know, that's what most of us, when we are young, trying to kick off with our careers, what we do is we try to get the big certifications, we try to learn the big, you know, courses and all of that. So when you see our CV, you say, this one has
very
experience
rich
and it's
CV.
hefty and all of that. But those things, they don't even really matter at the end of the day. Is what you really have to offer.
What solution can you provide?
Yes.
That is the thing. You want to get into an organization to work. Let me go to NGO. Now I function in NGO world very well. A lot of people want to go to NGO world.
Of course.
They want to work there. My dear, which unit, which department do you want to work? Let's start from there. It's not to carry file in an NGO world. There's what they call M&E. In that one, even me, till tomorrow, I can't function very well in M&E. When you take me to communication unit of an NGO, Baba, take me to capacity building of an NGO, Baba. You don't understand project management of an NGO. So you need to understand them like this. So you that you want to get into an NGO, which one, where can you work?
Where can you function?
Not that you can't function there, but all you need to do is go and take courses. We're going to start some courses here. If it is monitoring and evaluation in an NGO, please come. We're going to advertise it. You come for it. They train you from here. Beat your chest and enter those organizations.
Yes,
tell them your strength. Don't go and beg for work. Ask for it. You understand? There you start getting clearer that look, there are jobs everywhere in Nigeria. You understand? So it's a matter of changing your mindset. It's a reorientation programming that we must do for people to start going out picking their jobs.
Yes, it takes us into the next conversation. How do you land your dream job? How do you land these jobs? Because we've been talking about the process of equipping yourself to get these jobs. How do you actually get these jobs?
Well, the truth is, if you say your dream job, why is it even your dream job to start with? It is possible it's your dream job because of how you see people that are in that industry dressing, the cars they are driving.
Bankers, I know. At some point, everybody wanted to be a banker because of how
but
bankers
the narrative
dress.
have changed.
Of course.
You don't understand? It has changed.
Of course.
So a lot of people are not going that way anymore. Of course, I could come out to dress well, wear my jacket and my tie. Now nobody knows what. Abi? Now, if you say this is your dream job, let's take for instance banking. Right? That is what it is. So if it is banking, why? Ask yourself those W questions. What is it? You know what it is. Why is that way? You know. You don't understand? So when do you want to get there? Then of course the the how would you get there? Don't forget that this is a place we are going to. You must understand the industry. That is the same thing. If you say it's your dream job, yes. Do you know the industry? No. Go and make research on that industry. Then understand what it will take you to get there. Do you have the results? Because some of them require results.
Of course.
If you are not going to create job, then you need results.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying? So now, do you have the result? If you have the result, do you have those skills? Some employers not, I don't know why they will not even look at those skills you display in your CV and ask you questions from there. The question should come from there. It should come from your career objective and those skills there. You said you can work. No, some people will tell you they can even work under pressure.
That's a common line.
You understand?
CVs, yes.
So, in your dream job, do you need pressure to work? You get my point. So if you don't have those skills, go build your skills for your dream job.
Of course.
Very important. This is your dream job, no problem. If you don't have the skills, build the skills. If you are done building the skills, then go out there and make lists of those companies in that industry. In Abuja, if it's Abuja you want to work, if it is Lagos you want to work, write out those companies you have around in Abuja here. Then you know how they operate. Know if those ones can pay your bills, because a lot of people want to pay their bills for taking up jobs. Now, can this one pay? Yes. Can this one pay? How do they operate? What are their corporate culture? Can I fit in here with this kind of culture? Some people you can't fit in corporate culture of an organization. Why are you going there? You're going to be frustrated. That's the truth. So if you do all of this analysis and you are sure that this is truly where you want to be,
okay,
the sky is your limit. That is what it is. So be prepared for it. And I will beg people not to always prepare CVs and share with uncles and aunties everywhere. Be sure of where you're going.
Where they are employing, what firm they are trying to look for employers.
Yes, if not, you are sending a career objective to an organization that is not looking at your lane. They are not on the same lane with you. You can't get the job there. You understand? So when you say dream job, and again, dream job is like boxing yourself. That my dream job is it has to be this, and it's not happening here.
You can't be anywhere
One guy is very close to you, and before you know it, everything is changing for you. So if you say this is your dream job, I don't know, you have to think about it.
Okay, Mr. Abdul, let's just go on a little, let's excuse ourselves a little bit and play songs for them, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
For the inconvenience, I suppose it was inevitable. Eagles 102.3.
We play another song.
The good tunes just don't stop.
The good tunes just don't stop. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja.
Have you been listening? Have you been a part of this? Have you been really listening to everything that we have been saying here? We have been dishing out value. I have no doubt about that. But I want to know if you have been a part of this conversation. Of course, the phone lines are going to be open about now. Let us know what your, what your confusion is concerning your job. Let us know how we can help you, how we can intervene. We are here for you. I mean, it's Eagles 102.3. It's value or nothing. Yes, the numbers to call are 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. Your reactions are also welcome on WhatsApp on 090-9705-4450. Yes, if you want to watch us live on this program, you can visit our website at www.eaglesfm.com. You can visit our app on iOS, and you can download our app on iOS and Play Store. You can link with us on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Eagles FM Abuja. Let us know what you're thinking. What has been your greatest challenge in landing your dream job or in landing a very good job? What has been your greatest challenge, and what have you done to ensuring that you get the good job or the dream job that you seek? Yes, we are here to have all of those conversations with you. At least Mr. Abdul is the professional. He's a coach, remember. He's going to be coaching you all on that. Yes, Mr. Abdul, what do you think, what is your idea of a dream job? I know you have been talking about all these things, saying there's no such thing as a dream job. It's where you fit in and all of that. What is your idea of a dream job?
Like the way it is for me, your dream job is the job of your life.
What fits you?
Yeah, where you think that where I'm here, this is my heart, my soul, everything will be here. And of course it's paying bills. Of course. Basically, that is what everybody is looking at. So, but of course, you should not be stuck there. What if the dream job is not the kind of job that it's available in that environment? Okay, so for me, the mindset we have is what is killing us. Okay, growing up, I was not looking at a dream job. I was looking at, okay, what can I do that will make ends meet? What can I do to solve problems? What solution can I provide? What values do I have that will be able to touch lives or change lives? I don't know. Maybe that is what actually even helped me. Okay, I was working with an NGO, and the only thing I see myself doing is functioning in the capacity building department. And I'll now look at, why not? Why not start up my own? That was what gave birth to my company today, that we're into training fully. Okay, so what we do, in short, we develop even programs for ourselves that we look at the issues people are having and coin a name for it ourselves and run it. My kind of training today is not a training that you expect handouts, expect textbooks. We come practically. Yes, what is happening to you? Why is it happening to you? What do you require? We'll put it there. In short, in my trainings, most times we don't even write anymore. Instant transformation. That's what we want to see, so that when you are stepping out of the door, something should happen to you. You should be happy you attended this, and something, the schedule you have, you are connecting it with what you have learned. How do I make this happen? So basically, that is it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, people, the lines are open, and I expect that the calls for the ing. The numbers are 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. The WhatsApp is 090-9705-4450. Let's hear what your misconceptions are about jobs and how to land the good ones. Yes, we have one caller. I guess we'll just run right into it. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Please, what's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Mercy calling from Jadi.
Okay, Mercy, let's hear you.
So this one is not a dream job. This one is, let me not say it's not a job, but it's something that, let me say, handwork.
Okay.
Like this is like you want to make your handwork, the talk of the town, you understand? Like me now, what I've done, I went to learn the work.
Okay.
I perfected the work, and I'm still working under the person that I learned the work.
Okay.
So how am I going to improve? Because, and again, when you are working, you pay transport, you pay rent, you feed, you will still send money for your parents and all those kind of things. So how do you want to improve now? How can you improve now in that kind of thing? Now, how can you open your own the way you want it? There is hairdresser shop and hairstylist. They are two different
Okay.
So how can you improve yourself? How can you upgrade yourself and have your own hairstylist shop the way you want it and so on? It's not that you don't know how to do it. Yes, you know how to do it. You used to go for let me say home service and all those kind of things. But all this daily life something, all these things, you take your money away.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
All right, Mercy, God, may the good Lord bless your handwork. Well, the thing is this. I think it's the branding that is the issue for her now. So it doesn't matter where you're working from. Thank God you say you go to people's home to work for them. Now, are you deliberate about your branding? Who is aware of Mercy, for God's sake? So these people, you are making their head for them. Can you take shots of it? Do you have an Android phone or phone that you, of course, market what you do online? Or can you ask them to refer people to you? For now, you don't have money to even get a shop. Okay, so you need to be deliberate about it. You need to, if you don't have a shop, you say you're still even working for somebody. Okay, she said she's working for somebody. So you should be able to, okay, maybe when you are done first, I want to beg you to serve your master well. Serve this person very well with the whole of your heart, so that God Almighty will bless your handwork. So the next thing now is, when you are done with this woman, make sure you understand the skills very well. You know how to plait very well. You know how to make hair very well. Look for somebody to partner with. Yes, you're going, maybe look for somebody that has a big shop that you're going to be working with. Then they will be paying you based on commission or based on the number of hairs you make. Okay, so make sure you take pictures of those things and share them on your status, or beg somebody, if you don't have a phone, beg somebody to help you share on their status. A lot of people have what's it called, group, the WhatsApp group,
Yes.
where you have only women. Beg those people that are on those pages to help you share your handwork there. A lot of people will call you. If you don't have a phone, please get one. You will get calls. In short, you will be tired if you know how to do this. A lot of people are looking for who will make their hair for them. A lot of people want to change. They want to change hands. Okay, maybe somebody making hair for them. They'll be having headache after making hair or something. They truly want to change. So you need to be deliberate. After you've served your master, please look for somebody to work with, and work with the whole of your heart in that place. Make sure that you have an agreement. If you make this hair, so amount will come to you, and the other one will go to the person. Work well until you have your own. And as soon as you have your own, no matter how small it is, keep it clean, keep it nice, and start inviting those people you are making their hair. Make sure you have personal contact with them. Have their contact. Okay, so that as you're moving to your own, you are sharing the contact. Okay, and let them refer their friends, let them refer their families. But you must be good. Your character must be good. You must look good. You must smell good. Don't say because you are
smell good, very important.
Yes, you are making hair for somebody, and the person will have to seize her breath. Because she's, of course, no matter how beautiful you make the hair for them, you must smell good, and you must learn how to gist well, in case that person want to gist. But as some people, you want to make hair for them, but honestly they don't want you to talk, and maybe because you talk and the saliva will be pouring out. Please control it. Okay, so but when you meet people that want to gist, they want to listen to music, play music with your phone. At least invest in your business.
Yes.
That is job. Mercy, what you are doing is a job. It could be your dream job. That is a dream job. Don't say it's just one handwork. As long as you wake up, you go to that place and it's paying your bills, is your job. So if you love it and do it well, you see yourself growing and becoming a brand that everybody want to identify with. So the name you are giving to it now is not even encouraging you to work well. Is just hairdresser.
So she said hairdresser and stylist are different. Yeah. So, but you can brand yourself
to become whatever you want.
You want it to be, and this is something that is with this handwork. People have noticed poor investment in their business. Having the skill is one thing. Making the skill relatable is another thing. You can be a hairdresser, but I don't find you relatable. I can't relate to anything you're doing, and it makes it difficult for me to want to patronize you. Some of you do not even have a good attitude or a good character that makes people want to come in there. You know, some people, they'll be like, okay, I was in a salon one time, and the lady was saying, this hair is too expensive for this amount. You don't get this kind of money, you can't sit down here. Do you understand this kind of stuff? And in public place. And the lady was very embarrassed. And you know, let's take this call and hear what this one has to say. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, how are you? Good afternoon.
Very well, thank you. Your name and where you're calling from?
The name is Obedient Luca.
Okay, Obedient Luca. Okay, let's hear you.
What you are saying is true, and I greet the one that is with you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
But I tell you, the present generation, I don't know what is happening.
That's right.
We have a wasted generation.
God will help us.
That they go to university, come back, but they are just wasting their time and wasting their lives.
That's right.
What you are saying, that is key. And I pray that our young men and ladies should be listening to what you are saying.
That's right.
And that is where they will start and they will move forward. But they are not ready. Even if it is ordinary groundnut, you'll be buying and selling. You make money.
That's
All
right.
you need to do is rebrand whatever you are doing, and do it well.
That's right.
But sometimes they want to be quick. They want to see 1 million coming tomorrow. It won't go that way.
Right. That's right, Mr. Locke.
Those that you see them, they have reached where they are. They have to spend time, spend money before they reach where they are.
That's right.
So I appreciate what you are saying.
Yes,
But I
thank
tell
you so
you,
much.
Thank you.
the whole thing is that the funny thing is that you see one person doing 3 things at a time. You are a minister of education. The next minute you are the minister of aviation. The next minute you are the minister of that. You alone. Can't you stay in one place? I don't know what is happening in this country.
That's right.
Our leaders are very funny. What you study in the university, can't you narrow it to one single thing and pursue it and get where you are going?
Deliver it well. Thank you very much, Mr.
And believe it
Obidi.
well. So that
Right.
even if you are in Abuja, some will come from Lagos to come and buy what you have here.
That's right. That's right.
If you cannot send it, they will come because they want what you are giving out to people.
That's right.
Come on.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much.
much.
As I'm talking to you, I'm over 60 years old.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you so
Hello,
much.
Mr.
Thank you so
Lucky.
much for that
Have you
contribution.
seen somebody selling drinks wearing tie? You see somebody
Yes, I think
wearing-
I've seen this one. Self, he pushes this wheelbarrow,
uh-huh.
and he's properly dressed and all of
and
that.
having fun. You've seen ladies driving Uber
Of
and all
course,
of those
of
now.
course.
Some people can't see themselves doing it. As long as you're happy, you should be happy
Doing it.
If you're not happy doing it, it's not your job, it's not your place. But if you truly want to enjoy it, please be happy doing it. Okay? And do it well. In short, your attitude is everything.
Of course.
Your attitude is everything. If you have a bad attitude and you are a minister, you're wasting it.
Of course.
It's better you have a good attitude as a driver of a minister than to have a bad attitude as a minister. You finish from there, you're going to jail and you're going to be there for years. Yes! You understand what I'm saying?
And we talked about this branding thing the last time when we had the other lady on the show. We talked about how to make your business or your very sellable.
Yeah.
You know, it's not enough to just conceive an idea. A lot of people think as soon as I have this idea, straight I go into implementation. You don't implement first. You sit down, you study your
Run
idea.
through.
You know, feasibility studies. Some of you just get into the business because you see people making out of it or cashing out from it. But you can't cash out from it because you have not invested, you are not conscious about the business, you know. And when people say these things like money is not the first goal in every business, some people laugh about it. They say money is easy. What they say, a lot of things surrounding it, that but actually if you see any successful business that is making money now, they didn't thrive on the fact that they had to make money first before they started doing it. They loved what they were doing. Money is a reward for value, right? So you need to have value yourself. Give out that value in a way that is acceptable to people, and then you have money for it. You don't just conceive the idea and just go out there and say, you know, I'm going to have money from it regardless.
Okay,
Yes.
I think that is the issue we have in the country today. A lot of people want to give birth to baby today and the baby should start flying, not even running, not even crawling. You don't understand? So that is why we have a lot of businesses that they will say, join today, tomorrow you are
get
going to make 1 million, you're going to make 50 million. And the whole Nigerians now, that is where we're all rushing
towards.
Yeah, that is what is selling for everybody, because that is the mindset of Nigeria. And that is what these people are looking at now, capitalizing on this and defrauding Nigerians, because Nigeria is on the fast
to make
fast
money.
lane. Yes,
Very
you
eager.
understand, fast lane. So what you need to know is you have a plan for 5 years, you have a plan for 10 years. So what is the first thing you need to do? In the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, they say you begin with the end in mind. That is the goal you have set. The next one, the habit 3, is saying that put first thing first. Put first thing first. They didn't say start making money and start chopping. You don't understand. You can't chop. You need to relax first. What is the first thing I need to
Yes.
do? Oh, I need to register a company. Okay. What is the next thing? I need to get a relevant document. Okay. What is the next thing? I need to bring a consultant to help me set up a system. Okay. What is the next thing? I need to get in touch with companies that are into the same thing. Okay. What is it? You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
It on and on and on
And
before
it
you
will-
even launch a
It
product.
will help you ease the pressure.
You understand? Yes.
It will help you, because I remember I too was at a point where I was very conscious about money. I wanted to make money. I wanted to make money because I had needs. I wanted to be.
millennium
I
matter.
wanted to make money at all costs. But you see, I was just putting myself under unnecessary pressure.
That's right.
Money is going to come. Value attracts money.
That's right.
Money is going to come when there's a value to spend. You don't expect somebody to just throw his money around or his or her money around for you, and he doesn't get anything in return. So if I must have money, I must have something to give you in exchange to receive your money. So I have not built myself enough to be able to request that kind of reward or attract that kind of reward, but I
That's
want the
right.
reward yet. And so this is where a lot of us get it wrong. We start a business, and starting a business also, all of us has been we have been at a point in our lives where we want to start businesses, but the continuity of the business, have you even considered it first? The longevity of that business. You want to start sewing clothes, you want to make already made clothes and start selling out. You don't have a good tailor, you can't even sew yourself. You don't have a good tailor. So after you make the first batch and send it out, how do you know that the tailor you are banking on will be consistent enough to deliver when another customer orders exactly the same thing you have sold out? And so it becomes difficult for that business to thrive, because what you are supposed to do first, you did it last.
So that is where strategic plan is supposed to
course.
come. So and it will be part of the training we'll be having here when we.
Yes,
Where we start.
yes, that is cooking on the side for all of us.
Yes.
It's a very good place and a safe place, of course, to wrap up the show. It's Eagles 102.3, and I have been hanging out with Abdul Baba. He is a coach, a strategist, everything. From the way he's been talking, you know that he's a coach. So yes, we have a program that is budding here at Eagles 102.3, and it has to do with capacity building, strategic thinking, and all of that stuff that we've been talking
Employability
about.
skills
Yeah, that we have been
development.
talking about today. Yes, the next hour is the Girlfriends Show, and you know by now that it is my favorite part of the show. We have a guest coming in for that show. Stick right where you are. Do not go anywhere. I will be right back.